name is Crystal Matthews, and I'm an 8th grade science teacher in North Carolina. The last 5 years, I have taught science inside my school walls, and I am looking to expand engagement and empower students beyond textbooks. I am leading the role in this globally networked project. However, as a first-timer, I am also looking for others to co-lead with me. Teamwork is a 21st century skill that is also coined collaboration. I want to work with other local team teachers in this project. Ideally, I will be working extremely close with the history/social studies teacher, followed by the English language arts teacher. Local collaboration with either or both types of teachers during this project will be beneficial. Along with local teachers to assist in the facilitation of the gNet project, I will be introducing. It is imperative to work with a globally affiliated teacher that has a class also learning or planning to learn about moon phases. This way, before and during, we can converse, plan, and make modifications based on conversations and observations of each other's classes. The students that will be targeted include my class, which is 8th grade co-ed science students. These children are between the ages of 12 and 14 years old and have military parents. Most of these children have different and a mixture in combination of racial backgrounds and have lived in another country before. The proposed learner demographic that is not local would be farther away, overseas in another country. Even though people residing in the same country but a different state is not considered local, based on the goals of this project, I will want the audience to be of a different culture. The ideal global learners can consist of students anywhere from 6th to 10th grade, 11 through 16 years old, who are/will also be studying the same subject/topic in the specific unit. The range in grade level or age may vary because of cultural maturity differences and ability to complete science practices. When thinking about this project, it is a combination of initiatives and buzzwords. It will be relevant, cross-curricular, differentiated based on learning styles so that all students will be interested. Involves collaboration, writing skills, and active participation in STEM-based procedures. 4 learner outcomes will be achieved. Learners will be able to 1. Observe and document moon phases during specific days/amounts of time. This is the content-focused outcome. And 2, research, document, list, and appropriately cite at least 5 resources that will assist students in understand moon phases. This is the 21st century learning outcome. The other 2 learner objectives are as follows. Number 3, learn, acknowledge, and demonstrate sensitivity to other cultures. This is the cultural focused learner outcome. And lastly, number 4, demonstrates receptive communication skills in multiple settings and through varied media. Regarding the learning objectives, students will be focusing on science topics of astronomy with moon phases. Students will observe, record in their journal, explain how and why they witnessed the stages they did, and then they will be able to predict the moon phases at other locations while explaining the reasoning. Writing skills with ELA will assist with this objective. To understand the essential concepts of the moon, students will be required independent study where they use 90 through 180-minute sessions to research information on the moon phases. This can include various media, audio, and print resources. Students will also correctly judge and list a couple of resources to provide to other students in acquiring knowledge on the subject. Students will learn appropriate interactions with unique cultures by co-teaching with the history/social studies teacher tasks such as identifying current thoughts, ideas, and researching and listening to corrections of the typical stereotypes about other places and cultures. Students will become aware of their delusions and develop sensitive and respectful behavior when dealing with different cultures. Students will be involved with different media and technology resources when doing research, identifying stereotypes, and communication with their partners. Include writing, videos, clips, presentations, video conferences, emails, collaboration blogs, and sites. Collaboration will be a big part of the gNet project because of the multiple content areas such as ELA teachers for email letters and writing reports, local classroom groups working together to create Pecha, Kucha, as well as global collaboration to create a resource blog so that other students can learn about moon phases from one site. of this project will include a couple of different things. Content will be addressed with a standard test using Smart Response or paper or pen test, as well as grading of their Moon journals. One type of assessment for their media presentation will occur via a checklist on the group's Pecha Kucha presentation. Group work grades will be a combination of individual, peer, and teacher observations and reflections. For the 21st century and cultural learning outcomes, along with additional content and collaboration outcome assessment, a checklist will be provided where students will be able to assess themselves, peers will assess each other, and so will the teacher assess. This checklist is to act as a rubric for some assignments, a reflection for others, and explanation of grades with comments of pros and cons. I invite you to reach out to me if your class meets the requirements of being in a different country other than the USA, have classmates of a different culture other than American, students between 11 and 16 years old, have sufficient access to technology, and will be studying moon phases. Join us and walk through the door of opportunity for a new level of learning. This concludes my presentation of the gNet Proposal Project and invitation. Thank you for your time and attention.